Hey, what's up guys, it's Tom. I wanted to record a quick video just to just give you a rundown of what exactly we're doing tomorrow and for the foreseeable future. You should have received the email a few days ago explaining that the school made the decision for us about whether or not we can meet at the school. Like every school in the state of Pennsylvania now, because of the coronavirus pandemic, the Upper St. Clair High School is closed, and that includes access to the building for all groups external to the actual school district, which of course includes us. So we will not be allowed to meet there, and right now they're telling us we will not be allowed to meet there until after Easter. Perhaps the Sunday after Easter we can meet again. Perhaps it'll be later than that. We don't even know. So that decision was made for us and took that option off the plate. That left us scrambling. When I say us, I mean our leadership team, scrambling to figure out what we want to do for this weekend, the following weekend, and going forward. And we've kicked around a whole bunch of ideas. We've talked about doing a live stream of basically me and Kevin in a room, and anybody who can turn on the computer and watch it, or on your phone, watch the service that we offer, welcome to do so. We've talked about doing maybe a house church type thing like we did for Christmas Eve. We've talked about meeting in a public space like the Galleria Mall or something like that, to at least get together and encourage and support one another. After prayerfully considering all the options for right now, for this particular weekend, we are not going to meet at all. I will work on doing something online, maybe put together a quick video like this, like a short talk, but that's going to be the extent of it for this weekend. And the reason for that is because, yes, we're not a huge group. We don't pass the 250 threshold that Governor Wolf asked to not gather together, but we want to have an abundance of concern, abundance of caution when it comes to this thing. I work in the medical field. Some of you work in the medical field, and it just seemed inappropriate at this time for us to potentially, maybe, risk others' well-being by exposing ourselves to others within our congregation. My nurses that I work with are working with some of the most vulnerable people in society right now, and we're all taking extreme precautions not to contract anything, but there's no guarantees. And the best thing we can do is the CDC and every health-related agency has been saying is to basically quarantine yourself, kind of isolate yourself for a little bit, just to make sure symptoms don't develop, and to ultimately, most importantly, help keep the curve down, the infection curve down, as this thing spreads and eventually fades off into the realm of history. And so that's what we're going to do for right now, at least. Just out of an abundance of caution, we're not going to meet. We're going to encourage you to do what I'm doing. I just hang out with my family over the weekend, relax, stay home. If you need some toilet paper, let me know. I'll go out and get you some toilet paper. All right. We actually found some, but that's crazy what people do. But anyway, if you need anything, shoot me a text, email me, call me. You have access to me 24 hours a day. Let me know if you need anything. I am more than willing to come out and help and do whatever needs to be done. As far as the weeks going forward, we have an opportunity. Donna Slazinski has offered us her house to meet in the weeks until basically we can meet at the school. We're going to kind of watch the news like everybody else is going to be doing, and kind of keep an eye on how things are going and reassess week by week. So it may very well be that we meet next week at Donna's house. I know Kevin is willing to lead some worship. I'm obviously more than willing to gather us together and do some teaching and offer some prayers and things like that. So we're still a community in this, and despite the fact that we're not together, we are still a community in this thing together. Another option we've talked about is doing like a Bible study over something called Google Hangouts. It's a very cool program. I don't know if you've ever used it. I use it for work every now and then. You can do work, conferencing calls, basically video teleconferencing calls, and if you have a smartphone, you have access to it. It's a free app as long as you have a Gmail account of some kind. So we're going to look at that. I may try to set something up later this week, just kind of as a community building kind of effort to connect with you all, those of you who are able to at least, and spend some time together. But that's the status of things right now. I hate the fact that we didn't get to meet last week, obviously not knowing this was going to happen this week, and for the weeks to come. The fact that we missed last week due to things that were completely unrelated to the coronavirus just crushes me, because it led right into this particular season right now. This is unprecedented territory for us, for any church for that matter. And as I mentioned in my email a couple days ago, this is unprecedented territory for church budgets and for the mission of the organization. And so I ask that you kind of keep that in mind too. If you're not somebody who usually gives online, we have a few of you who do. If you're able to go on our website and click the donate button, just to kind of get us through the next number of weeks until we can meet again during our normal Sunday morning services, that would be greatly appreciated. We have some cushion, we'll be fine, I think, but just want to put it out there that just like every other organization under the sun who's having to shut down or take a small hiatus, it hurts in terms of the finances and the mission of the organization. So keep that in mind. Again, if you need anything, give me a call. I'm always available to you. We'll be in touch. We're not far from each other, despite the fact that we can't gather together. So stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll be praying for every one of you over the next number of days and weeks. God bless. Bye.